Hi, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Today is going to be a pick-a-pile for your love messages, getting ready for 8/8 portal. Thank you for joining me. Thank you also for your likes and beautiful subscribes over the last 4 years. We're coming up on 4 years on the channel, and I wanted to thank you all for being with me today. So it's in celebration of the 8/8 portal. Your first pile is a diamond quartz, and it starts with the Wanderer card. If you choose pile number 1, I'm going to show you the cards in preview first, so take a gander and see if it could be you. Got the Hermit there, beautiful, and we will go in order when we do the piles. Those are your animals. Oh, 2 birds in the first one. Righteous. Okay, got a butterfly. We'll describe it with cards and these initial, wow, paragraphs of feelings that you might need to hear. Okay, I gave you a quick scan. That way you could go throughout the day and maybe you could watch both piles. Maybe both are resonation for you. Pile number 2, and I can't pick them up, but I'll get a couple here. You had little yellow nuggets that were spread on the table. You guys can see it in the initial photograph. We have the giraffe. Okay, this could be you too, so just take a moment and inhale the energy. We have the 9 of Cups. We have 6 of Swords with a boat, of course. You could love water. A heart. Okay, we have a little bit of descriptors there for you. A guy on a horse with the Knight of Wands, and lastly the Owl Spirit. Okay, so that was pile number 2. Let me try to repair it back to the way it was and take a moment now and pick your pile. I'll give you a couple moments, and the videos can be longer now, so take your time, please. First one was also this rock. I'll give you a couple moments so that I can prepare my decks. Get this one for the first one. Let me see. I'll just give you a couple moments too, Libra. Do I have everything? Okay, I have another deck there to clarify for pile number 2. The 8/8 portal is a celebration of energies being amplified, whether it be in love or you're manifesting monies or you're manifesting a good outcome in life so far, or you just want good karma, basically. So welcome to the channel. I'll be your reader. It's Ari again, and let's get started. Pile number 1 is at 216. Okay, so that rounds to a 9, 216 in the time. We have the Wanderer. So in this card, it comes from Nick Bantock's essential deck. It's about the archetypes, basically. So you could find it. It's called The Archetypes by Nick Bantock. And of course, I'll credit it at the very end of this reading. There's an exciting turn as you travel. Of course, it's a nomad, somebody who doesn't stay in one place all the time. Very willing to look at new escapades and adventures, and they definitely go after it. This is a fearless pile in pile number 1. Also, your rock could be indicative of things you're seeing lately. Maybe it is being near Earth. Maybe it is setting your toes in the sand or something like that. So these are the tools actually that you have in the current. These are current tools that people might notice about you, or you're even utilizing on your new journey. We have the Hermit. Okay, so you like to be isolated a little bit in these 2 cards. Another thing that I'm getting here, Libra, is that people kind of tend to leave you alone, or you enjoy your alone time, but generally it's a time well spent and you do love it. Okay, this is a hermit that enjoys their travel time and being a nomad. So you could be a creator. You could be somebody that works with children too, like maybe your work involves inspiring others. And this hermit has a bit of a magic to them. They're very spiteful when it comes to esoterics and you loving tarot cards, or you love to watch different styles of readings. I feel here like you've learned a lot from that. Okay, so you're utilizing those tools currently, whether it be in love or manifestation. The Wanderer too in Nick Bantock's is being absolutely 100% fearless in the pursuit of starting something. Also, you could be a leader in your own right, as you see the war paint on his face. And I think people undistinguishably do not give you credit for being that person. I think almost like you're a trailblazer. You could be in the age of Aquarius coming up with a new idea. There could even be a romantic person around you. I think there's even friends that look at you as a possible love mate too. So this could be your pile. Masculine or feminine, it's showing up very masculine here, but the war paint tells me about things that you've survived through. And those are counted as scars that you're proud of. So definitely I'm getting something about scars being something that you wear every day. Also, I feel like it's therapy for you to feel this and say, I'm going onward to a new journey. I am not going to be afraid. So we see the hawk as well. This could be ancestral for you. It could be on a family crest. Today in the reading, I feel like too it could be a messenger, because this pile started off with a lot of birds. And generally when you see it in a reading, it's indicative of messages, okay? We have the hawk, which is super masculine, and we have the nightingale, which is super feminine. It reads on the nightingale, love is all around. I think your family loves you. I think you're fully supported. Some of you could have, I'm getting like there's one kid in pile number 1. Maybe you're only a parent to one, something like that, single parent situation. And you're honored in that. If you look at this particular bird, if it were a messenger, is just a tiny little one that perhaps watches you all the time, okay? And their love could be satiating enough for you. That's going to get me. I've been a little emotional during this 8/8 portal. I don't know about you guys. And this seems to be an ancestral point of wisdom too. Let's read the hawk. It says, let spirit be your guide through this particular journey. So that's 32. You could be 32 years old too, or 32 was an age where something significant happened to you. In pile number 1, you're so strong that I even feel people are intimidated by you. You give off this je ne sais quoi, this air about you that can be intimidating to others. Also, maybe in the reality of things, it has detracted a love partner from coming to you more readily. So we will look at that as well. That could also be you as the hawk spirit. Transformation with the butterfly. This is very beautiful. It gives off a little scorpionic energy for me as a reader, but in your new journey, this is because you went through with the transformation very successfully. Very successfully. I don't know if the Hermit card showing up here, this tarot card, is showing me that you had to do it alone. And that was very rough for you in your eyes, but it shows you that you can accomplish a lot more going forward. And two, there's another part of this reading that shows me that you're brave enough to do it alone. A lot of people might be codependent and need a partner. So I see that this transformation was well had by you. A lot of messages could be coming to you from different people. At the top of the crown here with the butterfly, I see that it belongs to an initial community of butterflies that could be family for some of you, or you could have a tattoo with a butterfly sleeve or something like that. These messages could be coming. The nightingale is associated to love stories, so it could be somebody that currently has fond memories of you, and it could be a reunion with a very gentle person in your family. So we will see that Hermit, because you're resonating with Virgo energy. That's the significator card. And these are messages from someone who definitely wants to get in contact with you. So at 8 minutes, they're saying, you were so different from everyone around me. I hope it focuses. You were so different. Maybe that's why, because you're a hermit. You're a very gentle-bodied person, and I think you take other people's feelings into consideration. I think, I don't know whether I should say this, but I'm going to. It's emotional because I see it in the cards. This wanderer, and let's just take these two imageries. I feel like you had to go on this soul path for your very own well-being. And for some of you, it was for your mental health too. And I think it obviously raised your vibration internally. I think you got a lot of ideas during this time to self-medicate, and that self-isolation maybe also was a helpful factor. A lot of people, if they see you now, they might see this in the quality of how you look, your skin or appearance, and I think that you're getting a lot of truthful anecdotes from that as well. The hawk could even be a spiritual guide that you connect to, okay? And it says, please do what is best for your heart on this journey. Someone is wishing you to have the biggest leap in the 8/8 portal, or somebody is watching you go through a massive transformation where your life is being rebuilt. And it says, my life is a mess right now. That could be a message of you saying it in the reading, or there's a person trying to communicate that they're not in the best sorts. So this could be a recent tower is what I pick up. My life is a mess right now. I don't know if they're the messenger as well. Do you see that in the cards? There could be someone trying to communicate that to you telepathically, and maybe they're afraid you haven't received that message, Libras. So let's clarify your reading. Let's go with Red Fairies first, 78 cards of her tarot deck. let's find out what tools you already have. And this is cool. Can't wait to get into pile number 2 as well. What are the messages for the transformation? Thank you. The Empress just flipped over. Okay. So that's you handling things, handling your business. I feel like in this card, you are growing and it's immense. Every day you pick up the fact that you're growing more and more. Others may not understand your growth, but they're watching. And I feel like that gives you a sense of peace that you're doing it on your own. You don't need someone's help. You don't have to call on others. The Sun card, you could be, 8-8 is telling me you could be walking through this time not only being happier, but I feel like it is also giving you energy in the moment as a person. And I feel like new memories are going to invigorate what you thought you lost. The Sun card is very, very happy. It's very positive. And if you pick pile number 1, you're heading towards your sun. I can say that with prominence, and I can say that without a doubt. What is my life is a mess right now? What is that communicator card? The Knight of Swords. So somebody coming in impulsively with information, 411. This person is in your energy, because if you look at the Empress card, this person will try to communicate. Okay, they will try with that sword. Also, I like to think of it as the Ace of Swords if this person was high integrity, bringing a message to the Empress. Okay, that could be a parental for some of you. That is air energy. That could be someone primarily with just air energy in their chart, or it could be an impulsive character. Because remember, when you do readings, they have to take on the properties of a Knight of Swords, okay? Or they act or behave that way sometimes. What's the bigger message about being a hermit, and what's the advice for Libra? Okay, to get out there with the 8 of Wands, express yourself in some way, or every day try to say affirmations or something that brings up your vibration in the 8 of Wands, as well as communicating to others who you are. I think it's nice for people to re-get to know you, okay? 8 of Wands might even be for you, Libras. That was like a message for you to do that. And we have this 7 of Pentacles, reinvest and rework something that's going on in your life. The message for the Empress, you could even be a Taurus watching today. This is a message for you to still believe in the art of going back and doing things that you love and reinvesting your time and even your allocated funds there. Some of you might go back into something very old, and it's still very good for you too. 7 of Pentacles can be different investments. For some of you, it could be going back to school, picking up a class. I also see here that it could be extracurricular aside from what you do. So it could be spending money gardening, because we have a gardener in the 7 of Pentacles, or something that deeply involves your soul that is involved with this new thing, okay? And the advice is the 7 of Wands. Don't be so guarded to those that do deserve your time and that are genuine, and people who definitely show that they love you. And the 7 of Wands, be very careful about being this card all the time. I think we need to hear that sometimes. Libras are very gentle people, so they can get protective. And I do think if there's 7 of Wands people around you, or they're not as high vibrational, it's about allowing these people to have a laugh and give them a little humor too in their environment. So I think maybe getting to know some of them as well that won't take advantage of you, because that guardedness can come from anyone, essentially. I think the 8 of Wands is just being expressive in this pile. You already have the tools to go forward. It's not about maintaining you as an empress stature or as an empress. It's about you gaining momentum in your life, because the 8 of Wands is very quick. What is the 8 of Wands to our Empress? What does it mean overall? The Hierophant. So speed to end up in a relationship where it's very giving back to you, Libras, or it ends up in marriage, right? Or there's higher commitments here. You have a path that you're going that no one else is going on. This is a trek that you were supposed to carry out by yourself. That could be the message too, okay? Or you're connecting to your spirit guides, and therefore you will be led in a very, very, in a careful way to carry out your purpose. Because I feel like the Hierophant too could be everything that you learned as a child and your religion as a child. I feel like this course is putting you with spirituality. And so that is the ending card for pile number 1. We are going to do pile number 2, the moon too. So there's some mysteries that are left and you're going to be solving them, because this Hierophant energy could be led you back to complete faith in these 2 cards. I also see it as a hidden surprise. Could be a hidden surprise from the universe, or something being unveiled about your spirituality too. Some of you could be relearning yourselves in the current moment. Okay? It's very deep. Those are 2 major arcanas. So the moon could be something hidden that you're just about to discover too, through the 8-8 portal. All right. I didn't mean to laugh at my life is a mess right now, but it was kind of cute that it came in from an outside source. That definitely did not seem like Libra was saying that. But let's go on to your next pile. That was pile number 1. Pile number 2, you are these little nuggets, and we're going to get your part in here too. I don't know if it's showing today. They're very, very small. There you go. Very small, and they're yellow. So we are going to get into your next pile, 1607. You have open heart. The tool is you're already very empathic. Okay. We have the 6 of Swords. You're currently choosing to go down this path of healing. There is a difficulty that I'm feeling, but you're opening up slowly every day. There's something in here, and the channel that's coming in is where your heart was very solid before. There's a bit of a release every day. There's a release that is kind of mimicking my hand movements there. Or here's the heart, and it's slowly opening up to be more empathic and vulnerable. I think you're forgiving yourself in this pile. Slowly by slowly, there's something being healed in your heart, and you're just allowing it to have flow, okay? There's the 6 of Swords. The tool you already have is the 9 of Cups. So you're very happy currently where you sit. We can become complacent here sometimes because the next journey is not showing up, or we've been waiting for a very long time. I think right now there's a wish that is being fulfilled in your healing journey. So the 6 of Swords is you, and the 9 of Cups can also be that you feel a little bit of that wish fulfillment coming true every day, whether you realize it or not, whether it's there and you're not even acknowledging it. That happened to me yesterday. I was working out on the treadmill. I did not have the children as I came home, and I just remembered feeling a little bit more healthier than last year. So I wasn't realizing that that was a blessing. And I feel like I'm connecting the cards in that fashion today for you. So it's something that you're not recognizing in the current moment, that it is a wish fulfillment. You might have to search for that today as you diagram your day. Okay? Think about that deeply. I think that that will help you recognizing what that 9 of Cups is. And we also have giraffe, see the bigger picture with the owl. I think these 2 animals might help each other today. I think that the owl, which is your wisdom, and let's check the number, 43 could be your age. The giraffe is 29. You could be 29 years old, or somebody here was born in 1929, maybe one of your grandparents. There could be a lineage story that you're connecting to somebody else. You could be very similar to your mother or your father, or both of you could have a similar Akashic story, meaning the same things have happened to you both. So I think you're going to find a nugget. Oh my God, that's crazy. The thing that I chose for this pile was little nuggets. So there could be a trail here that you're following psychically in your gifts. And we have seeing the bigger picture of your life. These are like little nuggets too on the giraffe. So it could be led to see the bigger picture of where you're going and what the themes in your life have been so far. I'm going to leave it that simple as well. And I want to pick up a little bit more of them. They're like yellow in color, and there were a lot of them for this pile. There was almost like a trail leading to the cards. So if that is you right now, connecting the dots, and they're sticking now, connecting the dots, maybe it's showing you what that bigger picture will be before the 8-8 portal begins, or even as it ends. Give that a moment to think about. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is about energy, vigor, and passion. You could be led to finding a soulmate through this reinvigorated passion, or they are finding you. They could even be the Knight of Wands in this second part. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in this pile, and air signs. All of the air signs are here. Aquarius primarily. Okay, let's check it out. Let's get a couple cards from this deck. Let's see what the message is. What is Libra already utilizing in pile number 2? What are they already utilizing? Oh, a couple cards came out already. Let's check it out. You have the Knight of Cups, love. 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment or wanting it. Okay, seeking the 10 of Cups yourself. There could be a step here that's being missed, is what I pick up in this pile. A very important step, but it's needed in the overall 6 of Swords, which you're healing through. You could have skipped it by accident, or you could have looked at it in the face and maybe said, I'll do that later. But there's a little bit of a step here that's missing. And it could even be faith-based for some of you. Maybe forgiving someone on this path as well. Or maybe connecting with someone. And we have the Hermit card. So this one has the Hermit too. Pile number 2 has the Hermit. I think it's saying there's a lot of things about being guided with your wisdom. I think that in this pile, you're going to receive an ascension tool, and I'll talk about that. Once you reach the 2nd tier of your ascension and you keep moving through the flow of things, some of this can be very hard as well, Libras. It's very difficult. I've been there. I'm sure you've been there through a lot of the steps. I think you're going to be shown through a tool that you already have to escape some of these challenges. And the Hermit is about seeking the answers within. It's a lot easier than it is harder. So maybe we could be complicating it ourselves in this pile. With the Hermit as well, that's deep introspection about your shadow side. It's also deep introspection about what someone else could have done to the story to steer you off your road. I think here that it's about the most validating part of the story and maybe taking it for the facts that are here. So it could be a fact about yourself that you're not realizing, and the Hermit might show you that through this journey. So a fact about yourself, maybe that you're more reliable than you think you are, or maybe that you're more resourceful than you think you are. So the Hermit is here to explain, give yourself credit where you've already had achievement. Give yourself credit where you've already had achievement. 222 all across the board right there. Knight of Cups is about romance. You could be looking for it, or it could be a sincere wish, because we do have the 9 of Cups. Where is he? This pile, if you resonate with it and you're looking for a partner, I just want to get a card for you, because this could be a message in and of itself. It could be prepping you for a soulmate energy, 10 of Cups. So let's see that. Let's go with this deck. If Libra in pile number 2 is looking for a soulmate, looking for resonance in this reading, where is the place that they should stand currently? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Be yourself. The Queen of Wands is about living in your authentic purity, using your humor. Maybe someone will see you instead of you pulling in all the hard work. With the Queen of Wands, that's having resource. So some of you might need to tap into your inner Queen of Wands. That could be about getting out there again, having energy. For some of you, picking up maybe where you last left off on heartbreak. Maybe you need to go back into the story and look at where you stood out the most, okay? Because someone therein will find you. Queen of Wands. That's an interesting message. Someone therein will find you with the Queen of Wands. This is something interesting to think about. What else? Where will Libra see these messages in their own emotion towards love? The King of Cups. You could be at the age where you're looking for somebody too very special to join you. I think it could be closer to home than you think, more than traveling, but there could be a King of Cups already ready in the environment, okay? This could be a truth telling from a King of Cups. I feel their vibe today in all of the readings. They were even there in the 8-8 portal. So we will see what else is here. They could be professing to you too. 7 of Swords. Somebody has been very sneaky in this situation. You might need to look out for people's style of talk or demeanor toward you in love. I feel like somebody here could be hiding a few facts of who they are. 7 of Swords also speaks about an individual, let's just say it's male in this situation, as somebody who's not yet ready. They could be someone who's a player, or you're getting energy from someone who's non-committal in the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here in this particular pile today? Knight of Swords, okay? They're just making an impulse move. They don't sound like they really mean it, type of thing. Pay attention to how somebody genuinely comes across to you, okay? Big message of today's tarot therapy is, how do they come across in your discernment? Do they come across genuine? Are they showing you that they're going to be there for the future too? Anything more on the Seven of Swords before we complete this pick-a-pile? Seven of Pentacles. Who's already shown you that they've invested time, effort, into spending that kernel and initial time with you? Could be Cancer. I think a Cancer could be in your energy. For some of you listening today, I think it's about also seeing people in person, getting out there and meeting people that you feel will vibe with you too, and being open to these experiences if you haven't already. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. There could be a return that shifts for you, Libra, maybe a heart-to-heart with somebody who has been a Page of Swords for quite some time. Maybe they'll admit to you their deep feelings. But I also see like a sincere talk as well from somebody younger in connection to you, and that does want to see you. So pay attention to those invites too in August, because I think a lot of these people will come across wanting to see you in person, genuinely. This was the pile number 2. I don't know if you guys have requests today. I would like to look at the soulmate energy. That would be kind of the next place to go after these 2 readings. Thank you for your time. Also, you don't have to always listen to the readings. You could just put it on AirPod, kind of listen to it as you wash dishes or do something fun at home. Or if you're at work and driving, just please make sure you don't watch it, because I feel like it's just best sometimes to listen to it on the AirPod. It might just be nice to not fulfill most of your time with the pick-a-piles. Just take it how it resonates. As always, I enjoyed this morning with you guys. I'll see you in a future reading.